going on, everyone? Tommy from Pizarro's Pieces. It's Sunday and today the gods have been with me. It's boot sale day. Let's have a look at what I found. Welcome back, everyone. Now, before I crack on with the boot sale finds that I found this morning, I'd just like to thank everyone who got involved with the Facebook competition that I ran yesterday. There was 2 winners, because obviously there was 2 answers, so I threw the question out to all the people that like my Facebook page, and whoever got it correct could pick an action figure for free. So the question was, what have I named my upcoming pets that I will be getting in the next couple of weeks? And the answers were Gizmo and Orko. So the 2 people that won picked a Star Wars Black Series figure, and the other figure was animated Batman Joker figure. So congrats to you guys. And guys, if you don't like my Facebook page, go check it out, because I do competitions and that on there. So, business, let's get down to it. Now, everyone knows, if you watched my boot sale video the other week, I was having a bit of a moan about people fighting. It's embarrassing and all that. It was happening again this morning. So I went to the first boot sale. This was in Hayes, and it was the first one I've been to this season. I think they've only done 2. So I got there really early, 6:30, and I already spotted people that I knew I knew of that were collectors and dealers. So I started walking around. Weather looks a bit dodgy, and straight away I'm going to do what I found in order as I found it, because I'm going to leave the best till last, because the best things I found were last. So first store I came to, I found these 3. This was literally a couple of minutes into walking into the boot sale. Got a Kenner alien ball. I don't know what this is. I think it's a clock. Yeah, it looks like a clock. Incredible Hulk clock. And again, I'm not too sure what this is. This is Mark 2006 by Hasbro, but I sure as hell know that is Venom. So you, my friend, can go right there. There you go. Oh. So I did treat myself this morning. So yeah, I got them 3 bits off the same lady, £1 each. I thought not bad, considering I'd only been there 5 minutes, and I was quite surprised no one had picked that up. I know people are normally on the vintage Alien Predator stuff and all that. I've got quite a lot here for me. Let's throw it all out on the table. Oh. Alright, first off we've got some Toy Biz figures. Green Lantern and Spider-Man, 50p each. Jurassic Park original Dimetrodon, I think it's called, 50p. I thought this was Jurassic Park, it's not. I picked it up in quick thinking, oh yeah, I'll grab that. It's got Hasbro 2003 written on it. I believe it's meant to make noise, but it's not Jurassic Park. So Doctor Doom and a Rhino figure, 50p each. And I think that is a combat belt Batman. He's got some paint wear to him. 1993 Kenner, but obviously he hasn't got any things with him. 50p. There we go. But the 2 best bits I got, I think I got off him, were these 2. So these are the original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger morphers. Now obviously they haven't got any coins with them. You know, used to come with coins, and with the coins I think they can go for quite big money. Untested, obviously I've got to get some batteries for them. But I paid £1 each from the guy, so I had to be happy with that. He said, oh, they're really rare, because I thought they were going to be 50p, like everything else that he was selling. He said, I want £1 each. I was like, yeah, go on then. And I just want to get a battery in it, and then I can do like this. It's morphin' time! Morphin' time! Dragon Sword! Mastodon! Pterodactyl! Triceratops! Saber-tooth tiger! Tyrannosaurus! Yeah! Next mix that I found, LJN 1985 WWF, them big rubber figures. I think this is it Mr. Wonderful? I don't know. Someone might be able to quote me. I know there's a few wrestling guys that watch my channel. Pound, that was. Incredible Hulk. I don't know why I picked this up. I think I just kind of picked this up because I need to fill up my my toy bin for when I do the shows, so this will be good for it. I paid £1 for that. It's one of the Hulk Titan figures. A Beast from the X-Men film figure. Again, £1. And then I've got this bad boy. And then I didn't realise until I got home that he was a bit mashed and bashed, so never mind. But it's a Venom, one of the symbiote figures, but he's missing a section of his jaw. But who knows what I can do with that. But there you go, £1 for that as well. Then I picked these bits up. Now there was a guy there who had obviously done a house clearance, and he had a massive collection of this character. I wouldn't normally pick it up, but they were quite cheap. So Rupert the Bear, he had everything. He had games, he had board games, card games, puzzles. So I just picked up a couple of bits and I said, how much do you want? He said, oh, everything's £1. So I picked up a brand new Rupert the Bear clock in this packet. It was £1. Finger puppet, £1. And a lunchbox, which I believe is brand new. Yeah, it's got the flask in it. £1. I know Rupert the Bear's not the most sought after character in the world, but I just thought there are collectors for it out there, and at £1 an item, I thought I'd just grab a couple of bits. I wasn't going to take the whole collection, that was for sure. Now the last thing I found at this particular boot sale were these little bits and pieces. P, an item. So I've got a Mewtwo there. Jigglypuff is it, I think, from Pokemon. Again, 20p. Squirtle. 20p. Darth Maul. 20p. I don't even know which one that is, but a Visionary, 20p. One of the Visionaries, missing the chest plate and that, but to be fair, the figure itself is in really good nick. And for 20p. An original Power Ranger, the Blue Ranger from '93. Bit of sun colour, but for 20p, and he's still got his Triceratops thing on him. And then Dragonzord, little mini Dragonzord figure from the original Power Rangers, 20p, all 20p. All just little bits and pieces, odds and sods. It started raining there at this one, so I thought it was only early. It was sort of, I got there at 6:30, I was done within an hour and 20 minutes. So I thought, let me go to the one that's local to me and see what I can find. Now, when I go to boot sales, I normally don't take a massive amount of money with me. I normally only take 30, 40, 50 quid with me. But for some reason, when I woke up this morning, I thought, let me take a bit more with me, you just never know. And I never really have any luck at the boot sales finding good stuff. I'll find odds and sods. So the other week, I found Star Wars things, but never nothing super good. But today, the gods were with me. So I got to the other boot sale about 8 o'clock. I was walking around and I'd already seen 2 dealers there that I knew of. One of them had like bags full of gear, and I just thought, oh, this is a write-off. I'll have a little walk around and I'll go home. There was only a few aisles because obviously it had been raining, but by this point the sun had come out. So I was walking around. First of all, I found this. Now, when I picked this up, and I don't even know what it is. I think it's a statue, like it's just like a display piece. So it's obviously Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. Like it's made of plastic. I picked it up, 2 quid she wanted. I said, yeah, go on, I'll take that. Obviously, I'd not got anything else, and it wasn't a great day. So one of the guys was next to me. Went, oh, you pipped me to it. One of the dealers. I said, well, it looks like you pipped me to everything, because he had bags full of gear. There was Hellboy stuff in there, Doctor Strange. There was loads of odds and sods. Nothing really great. And I kind of thought, oh, I'm going to go home in a minute. So I had a little walk around, and then I also found this Guinness Book of Records 2017 Gamers Edition. Again, I wouldn't normally pick anything like this up, but it's 2017, so it's brand new. It's School stuff in here, Street Fighter, Halo, Star Wars, couple of quid. If anyone's interested in that, feel free to hit me up. Now, this is where it got interesting. So I did say I'd leave the best till last, and I have. So I was on the verge of leaving. I picked up that little Lara Croft and that, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to go home in a minute. Let me have a little walk back up a couple of aisles. So I walked up a couple of aisles and I spotted these. Now I was really shocked that no one had picked them up. So my guess is that the guy had just got them out. So here we have the original 1990 Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan 12-inch, I think they are, talking figures. Now, my first impression was when I see him was that he's either wanting too much money for them, or like I just mentioned, he literally just got them out. So I got excited. I thought, whoa, you know, it's finally something half decent. So I said to him, how much do you want? He said £30 for the pair. And I thought, oh, it's a lot of money, 15 quid each. Do I really want to pay that sort of money? Thinking, obviously the boot sale mentality is that you kind of try and get everything for as cheap as you can. I said to him, can you do 20? He said, I'll do 25. So I am denied, and I thought, you know what? If I don't grab them, someone else is going to grab them. They both still work, but they sound like they're screaming. Listen. Hulk's is going to run wild on you. I could just about get out of him. And then the Warrior, I accept the helmet challenge. So obviously the batteries have worn thin on them. So I said, go on then, 25 quid. I thought, I know someone that might be interested in these. If not, then I'll keep them for myself, because I had these as a kid. Well, I certainly had the Hulk Hogan. I think my brother had the Ultimate Warrior. And he said to me, oh, are you into wrestling? I said, yeah, I'm into all sorts, retro and all that. He said, oh, I've got some wrestlers in the car. So I thought, oh, this is interesting. Okay, well, I've only just given you 25 quid. Let's see what you got. Give me 2 secs. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, he grabbed a bag out of the car and he said, oh, there's a load of wrestlers here. He said, so I said, alright, let's have a look at them. So we've got a bag of wrestlers here. We've got Legion of Doom, we've got Demolition, Sergeant Slaughter, $1 Million Man, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage, Rowdy Piper, The Rockers, British Bulldog, Jimmy Snuka, Bushwhackers Undertaker, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Big Boss Man, Honky Tonk Man, 2 variations of Hulkster, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Nasty Boys, and then we've got 2 LJN figures, Sting and Lex Luger. So obviously by this point I was like, oh, finally, I found some good bits. It got better. His missus said, oh, we've got some other bags of toys here. So I was like, oh, okay, so what you got? Now, I'm not going to get everything out on the table. I'm going to pick a select few items. So they pulled out 3 bags. Straight away I spotted Thundercats. I spotted He-Man, Ghostbusters and Teenage Turtles. So by now I'm thinking, hold on a minute, what's happened here? It's 10 to 9. How the hell has no one found us? But obviously the guy was just setting up. The guy and his wife were just setting up. And I thought, finally, after, years I've been going boot sales, and you kind of get the up with them. I ain't going to lie to you. It annoys me when I see all the dealers buying everything and collectors, and you kind of get frustrated because you do want a bit for yourself sometimes. And as much as I do get good items sometimes, I've never had nothing like this. So the guy pulls this bag out, and first of all I see a couple of linos. Like I said, I'm not going to get everything on the table because a lot of it's spread on my floor here. So I can, obviously I said I'm going to pick up a few items. I see a couple of linos, I see a Skeletor, and then I see a Jaga from Thundercats. And I thought, well, I know how much these toys are worth. I certainly know how much Jaga's worth. And then I see Bengali from Thundercats. So I said to the guy, look, he said there's 27 wrestlers. He said there's about 15 Thundercats. There was only 2 or 3 He-Man figures and a bundle of Turtles. And I said, I'll take the lot. And he said, alright then, make me an offer. So I said, alright, how many figures are there roughly? And I'm thinking 27. There's roughly about 60 to 70 figures. So I said, I'll give you 70 quid. Roughly about £1 an item. So he said, yeah. Go on then. So I managed to pick up probably, yeah, definitely certainly the biggest boot sale haul. Not the biggest haul I've ever had, but certainly the biggest boot sale haul that I've ever had. Also included in this with the wrestling was the wrestling ring, the blue wrestling ring, which, funny enough, Big C has bought off me now. He wanted it, and Big C has also bought the Ultimate Warrior and the Hulk Hogan talking figures off me. So at least we know that they're going to be going to a good home. So thanks to Big C for that. So I'm going to clear these wrestlers off the table, jump into the next segment, and I'll show you a few of the better items that came with this lot. I'm back, people. Like I said, I wasn't going to I wouldn't have been able to pile everything onto the table, so I've just picked a few select bits. If you go on my sort of Facebook and Instagram page, I'll probably post up a picture of the complete lot later, but I've picked a few select bits here. So we've got some Ghostbusters here, we've got Frankenstein, we've got the Granny, and the Postman. Can't remember how he works now. There we go. Also got Slimer. Slimer's in really good nick. And then we've got a couple of the guys. And then I've got a few ghosts here. Little ghosts. And I've got a proton pack, which is not broken, funny enough, usually broken. Some other weapons, there's some more weapons down there and a couple more characters, but like I said, I'm just picking out some bits and pieces. We've got Thundercats, we've got a load of the minis, got Vulture Man, Lion-O, Mum-Ra, Panthro, Monkeyan, the little rubber mini figures, Chitara with a weapon already sold to my man Rob at Robbo Toys, Bengali, obviously one of the rarer figures, and Jaga, who is a rare figure but even rarer with his helmet and his cape. So there we go, and he's in pretty good condition. Got a Skeletor here, Battle Armor Skeletor, loose, not too bad with a staff, but Skeletors, always good Skeletors. Got some Turtles, I've got a Foot Soldier there. Turtles were the item there was most of, but I'm just trying to complete them and see if there's any weapons missing and stuff like that. I've got a Krang down there, I've got a few of the Turtles, I've got a Shredder, a Leatherhead, a Baxter Stockman, an Ace Duck, Casey Jones. There's quite a few down there, but I'm just trying to match up all their weapons, so I've just sort of brought up some of the better ones. I've got Bebop and Rocksteady, original Bebop and Rocksteady with their weapons. I believe these are their weapons. Got a couple of shields, guns, knives, swords, all sorts. And there's a Kenner Alien as well there. I think this one might have came as the double pack with a Predator. I'm not sure. One of you guys might be able to tell me. So, yeah, there is a lot of figures. Like I said, there's a couple of Lion-Os down there. There's a Tigra, a Panthro. Also amongst the lot, there was 2 Galaxy Rangers. Funny enough, one of them has just sold. I don't know too much about the Galaxy Rangers, but I'll just grab them for you. Yeah, here's the 2 Galaxy Rangers, both with their guns. I think I'm not too sure if this guy's missing a hat or not. I think so. Like I said, I don't know too much about this toy line. This guy has already sold. So I've already sold several items from this lot already. And I'm going to have to clean some of it up and bag them up. Try and match up all the weapons. Like I said, there's quite a lot of gear here. But I'm over the moon. I ain't going to lie to you. It's kind of put my faith back in boot sales after thinking that they were just crap. And we do get frustrated. I know a lot of you guys who are watching go to boot sales, and it is so frustrating to see that most of the time there isn't anything, or if there is stuff, it tends to be a million people like surrounding the vehicle. I mean, when the geezer bought all these bags out, there was no one really around, and I was just sort of thinking, wow, like, what's going on here? Like, looking up in the sky thinking that the gods are just looking down on me. One guy sort of came over and sort of had a look over like that. By that time the deal had been confirmed and the bags were coming back with me. So yeah, I'm over the moon today. Unfortunately, nothing here for myself. Obviously, I don't really collect any of these lines, so you know, it is all going to be cleaned up and it will all go to sale, should I say, through Pizarro's Pieces. And I've got a couple of toy shows coming up in the near future. So yeah, but if there's anything that interests you guys, you know, you can message me through Instagram or Facebook on the Facebook page. So yeah, it's been a good day, guys. It's been a good day. Hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you ain't subscribing, please consider to do so. Don't forget you're on Instagram, Twitter, and of course Facebook under Pizarro's Pieces. Until the next video, guys, I'll see you then.